All right, so good afternoon, everybody. So once again, I'm the last on in this session, as happened in Budapest. Thanks for that, Alex. Yeah, he's just popped his head around there to say. So this is the last session for this afternoon. So what I'm going to talk about is really just run through the latest on the Markush project, which is collaboration between ChemAxon and Thomson Reuters. So really just give an overview on this from a Thomson Reuters perspective. So just where we are, a little bit of background on the data itself, and the latest on the sort of collaboration, working with some customers and potential customers on the product. So just running through an update for you on that on that topic. So from my side, the Thomson Reuters is the really data provider for this collaboration, and we've been at this Markush game for quite a while. So in fact, since the 1980s. So we've compiled through our editorial teams a collection of quite a number of patents and structures. So you can see the figures there. So data for over 2.5 million patents. There's 1.6 million or more Markush structures, associated collection of specific compounds. And this is all collected through the editorial process that Thomson Reuters has to create the Derwent World Patents Index. So this is a well-known database that collects together patent information actually from all technologies from many different countries around the world, and provides English language summaries and associated chemical structure data. So it's been going for quite a long time. So we've compiled this big backfile of data that's now available to access through the ChemAxon tools. In terms of our structure collections, so these commenced in the 1970s and 1980s mainly, but occasionally we do add new countries into the patent coverage of the data content. So we have got actually 28 countries now covered by covered through the Markush and specific compound indexing. So it's quite a nice comprehensive set of data there that can be accessed through the ChemAxon tool. And just before we go on and look at the sort of latest on the collaboration, just some basic facts and figures about the sort of the volumes of data that are being processed through the Thomson Reuters editorial tools. So as we do cover patents from all technology areas, we have them broadly split into pharmaceutical and non-pharmaceutical patents. So we can see the overwhelming majority of patents that contain Markush structures do come from the pharmaceutical area there, with probably only about half as much coming from the non-pharma patents. So that's it's interesting that most of the Markush structures are in the pharmaceutical area, but it's also used in the non-pharma area as well. And just breaking down the 2012 data to look at which companies in the pharma area are most active. So you can see Merck at the top there, followed by Roche and Bayer. And it goes down and down and down to quite a few companies that only have maybe one or two or three patents in this area in 2012. But it's just to show that the sort of top companies have got more around 100 or more than 100 patents each year that contain Markushes. And in terms of where those patents are actually originating from, so still the USA is the major territory for Markush patenting, but China's increasing rapidly. So the red piece of the pie there is about 20% of the total. We are seeing vastly increasing numbers of Chinese patents, again in all technology areas, and it's continuing to increase in 2013. So we'll no doubt see this split change as time goes forward. But in terms of now the collaboration between Thomson Reuters and ChemAxon, so as I said, the data that I've just described is available to load into the ChemAxon JChem tools. There's users can take that and build their own in-house systems to host the data and the ChemAxon tools. But there's a new option available now for the data to be hosted on the cloud. That's a new thing for 2013. Saves the users the effort of building, a special IT infrastructure and to host and maintain the data. So that's quite a good step forward as well. And it's this good combination of the Thomson Reuters data and the ChemAxon tools that really give access to this comprehensive set of data with some unique tools that aren't available on other systems for Markush. So particularly things like enumeration of the Markush pattern sets are really only available through the ChemAxon tool. So where we are in 2013, so as I said, we have a new cloud-hosted version of the service that's available now. The speed of the Markush search is been vastly improved in 2013 as well, thanks to the efforts of the ChemAxon folks. The user interface has been updated. Some new options have been brought in for things like exporting. We've also run benchmarks against other Markush systems that contain the same data. So particularly the Questel service has the same Markush data. So we've run some benchmark tests against Questel. We've added additional backfiles of data. So data now from the 1970s is available as part of the same data set. And the work continues into 2014. So yesterday I was looking at the new web version of this service, which is looking really good. Very, very nice interface, very, very, very easy to use, and maintains the power as well. So that's something that I'm keen to carry forward as the project develops. We've had a working group of large pharma customers who've been evaluating the service for us over the last couple of years, and we've got some good comments back from them in terms of driving the product forward, in terms of suggestions. But they seem pretty happy with the progress. Looking forward to using the service there, and that they continue to help us in terms of pointing this product in the right direction. So there's users in that group from Abbott and Bayer and Roche and a few others as well. So some quite sort of influential users are helping to sort of shape the development of this product. There's just some facts and figures on the benchmarking that we've run against existing systems. So we've achieved a good overlap in terms of finding the same patterns through the ChemAxon tool as through those previous systems. And also some relevant results are coming back through the ChemAxon system that were missed by Questel. So we're seeing some additional positive results and validated positive results coming back through the ChemAxon tool that we haven't seen before through Questel. So that's also shown that the search engine is working well. It's given us back a good set of results. You probably can't read any of that, but that's a list of the patterns for a particular drug for rabeprazole that came back just through the ChemAxon search. And I've pulled up actually just an example of something that was uniquely retrieved by the ChemAxon search engine. So the drug itself on the left-hand side, and then a Markush in the patent there that just with the definitions in red there does match the structure there. So it's a sort of validated positive result. So we are getting some additional unique data back from ChemAxon. Of course, that's absolutely essential for users of the tool. So in terms of the benefits of the tool, so we see it as saving the user's time. So providing the data in a modern platform. There's visualization features on there that can save the user time. There's features there such as enumeration, which allows the user to explore the chemical space. So that's there's plenty of features in there that haven't been made available before. So the users are saying good things about those. That's really helping them save time and help them explore the chemical space around Markush. So in terms of the users that are looking at this tool, so it's the information professionals who are already using Markush, so for their novelty and freedom to operate searching. And then there's also use cases around pattern busting, white space analysis of Markush. So that's a good potential for this collaboration also to sort of move Markush into this space. So just want to run through quickly just to look at a typical search in this area. So just a simple structure there drawn into Marvin and loaded into IJC, and the results come back similar to this. So with the pattern summary data, so an English language title for each record. There's pattern bibliographic data, so in terms of the patent priorities and the inventor names, patent assignees. So all of that's taken from the Thomson Reuters data and is presented in a sort of easy to read format. And then the structures themselves. So at the top there, the Markush structures from this particular patent, and then a list of the exemplified compounds below. So they're again side by side, so the user can see the broad Markush as it's claimed in the patent. Also the actual exemplified compounds below there to help to add context. For users that want to kind of drill down into the Markush, there's a special Markush viewer being developed by ChemAxon, so you can see the various sort of nesting levels of the R groups there being viewed within the Markush viewer. So this is helping the user save time and helping them to quickly identify their query structure within what might be quite a large Markush. So it's, again, helping the user to understand the Markush quickly is really the aim of this viewer. And then finally, the enumeration tool, which is generating a series of specifics from a particular Markush. Again, helping the user to explore the Markush and explore the chemical space. So that's pretty much all from me. So essentially, what we're offering is a new cloud-hosted version of the Markush offering that comprehensive data set with these powerful tools from ChemAxon. And in terms of the Markush data itself, we're looking at being able to see really the broad spectrum of chemistry that's offered for Markush. So the data covers patents from all around the world. So everything's there in the TR data set to help you explore and examine Markush. So I think that's all. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Steve.